And hello, this is I, the Rogue Idealist. Two inputs going in. All right. Don't have my second cam up today. Just gonna do a quick paint of some Minutemen and zombies. Getting ready for the spooky season. And nothing scarier than a squad of blue painted boys of height. I'll tell you that. Oh, seems expensive. Well, let's get going. So we got a bunch of 3D printed zombies here. You can never have enough zombies. Chat box. Hope everyone's been having a good week. Good Labor Day. And yeah, without further introduction, let's just get into this. It'll be a quick stream today. Try to get. Yeah, bud. I'm watching my son in the background, so that's why the other camera's not going. So he might have some insight. It's been a bit since I streamed. I've been kind of a bit busy, as always. Alright, so we are painting the fourth mass today. Manual mode. Things focused to where they need to be. There we go. Alright, almost been to the actual figure, but right. So we are painting these guys. Making our own. Let's just do that. Sorry, getting everything set still, I guess. All right. So starting off, I started basing these, and I realized I wanted to stream, so I got some Cantor Blue from Citadel. That was the base coat for these guys. I think it matches that thick, rich tone. Pot into my wet palette. We're just doing a nice solid lick. I'm using a painter regiment brush. Nice, good size. You don't need too much precision when painting Heroscape usually, especially 3D printed. I just want to go around, make sure you get all the coats. I primed these gray. It probably would have been a bit faster if I used a white primer, but I'm out of white primer. And I didn't feel like getting my airbrush already, so. I'm still figuring that thing out. I am by no means a master of that. I realize painting squads is actually better for live stream because then I can let them dry and work on other things. And they're kind of mindless. Get into a bit of a rhythm. Painting these guys is probably best just to paint the whole thing blue and then pick out the details afterwards. Painting your squads all at once is a fast way to knock them out. If you paint each one individually, it's a lot more time and there's a lot more paint. So I did add the first layer of blue. I'm just making sure this is a nice strong coat. Some more with that pot. Just put in my wet palette. minor defects in the back. Anyone will notice but me, but the printer's been a bit wonky lately. I had to re-level and set everything up today. Printers require just a bit of maintenance, maybe on them. And with the high heat and humidity, sometimes it just causes my prints to go wonkier than they should be. But that's why I like printing stuff. Because you can fix your mistakes. It's just another run of the printer. I think like the whole tray of these guys was like 70 cents to print. So the cost is definitely a lot more friendly than just buying a squad of these. I'm gonna put a little bit of the effort on the back end, but I like painting, so that's not a problem for me. I'm enjoying my couple days off. Really getting a lot of painting done. Getting these details on are going to be a bit of a pain. Just because there's not a lot of details on the print to begin with. We'll figure it out. I have to freehand them. It's been so long since I've actually. Well, I guess I did live stream last week, but it's a painted live stream. I'm actually feel like nervous today. My son in the background, he's painting on his own right. He's got a big wood board and is painting. What are you painting over there, bud? Oh, just some dots. simple basic colors here. Kind of a chill stream. Usually I have a lot more production value going on. I'm just kind of getting back in the swing of it. I hope everyone's having a good day and a good weekend. You know what? Maybe I'll paint a Samuel Brown too. There you go. Good. Let me look at my picture of Samuel Brown. Samuel Brown is kind of I think, it's kind of play it by ear. I think Samuel Brown just says brown, a brown coat. That's really the big difference. Let's see. Let me see if I can find a picture of Samuel Brown. That's black. I'm not sure, bud. Alright, let's see what the Samuel Brown looks like. Yeah, solid brown coat, white stripes, blue line. Alright. We can do a Samuel Brown too. As a free bonus. So for Samuel Brown, I am using... Hold on 1 second. I gotta answer that. Sorry about that. I had a phone call. Everyone likes to wait till I'm streaming to start giving me calls. That's kind of how it usually works. So anyways, we were adding Army Painter Dark Golden Brown. Not Army Painter, Pro Acryl. I love Pro Acryl. Their browns, reds, blues, and blacks, and whites are all very, very good. So I'm a fan of them. Nice even color. But sometimes I find when doing a lot of squads, it's nice just to have something to kind of break up the monotony of them. I love this brown so much. It also works really good in the Heroscape bases. Just a nice, solid brown. I think he has a blue hat too, so blue hat. Brown's dry. Don't get impatient like I do. That's my biggest weakness, is I am just very impatient. Alright, let's see what color these guys' pants are. So they get a nice tan colored pants. Let's see, what's a good tan here? It's more like a whitish with the brown. Looks like this skeleton. Worked pretty good. It's a little bit darker. Let's see here. I'll probably pull out some of my... Well, when painting Heroscape figures, you don't ever have to 100% color match. Alright, so I found some Green Stuff World Ivory Tusk. I kind of like that they have a wide range of whites to paint with. Let's see how this works. Yeah, this should look pretty good. I love when you can find a color that matches pretty well. With a brown wash, that's gonna look great. I have a lot of paints from a lot of different brands. I am not a brand loyalist. I like to mix and match with whatever color combination I need. Because every brand does something good, or most brands do. There are some that are just complete garbage. And it is almost spooky season. I am one of those tryhards that likes to dress up and go out for spooky season. So expect some costumes on stream for sure. We're working on a Sonlin costume. Need to find a little plush dragon to put on my shoulder. Whites, you want to keep your paint thin. And just take your time. Like I said before, this would have gone a lot faster if I just used a white undercoat, but you know, it's sometimes you're just not thinking. Just batch spray them all and get kind of messed up. So this will definitely need 2 coats just to really fully cover that white area. When painting Heroscape figures, you want to always kind of lighten your colors a bit because they use heavy wash, kind of get that scape look. So you want to go a shade or 2 lighter because they will darken once the shade and wash is applied. Your time, you're just having fun, saving money. You can spend like $30 to buy these guys unpainted or pre-painted if you like, but you know what? Ain't nobody got time for that. when you prime, you want to definitely make sure you get underneath them. These guys didn't get primed very well on the bottom, so we should be good, but definitely something to pay attention to is get them from all sides to prevent further damage from happening. Just kind of, it's nice doing a squad all at the same time. You just kind of assembly line it. Just get them all the same color done. All the squads, at least the base. I like to kind of do the details individually for each figure. I know it takes a bit longer, but I tend to miss stuff if I try to do it all as a batch. The base colors, definitely just knock out all of them. It's honestly, if you do it right, it shouldn't take much longer to do a squad of figures compared to like one figure really well. Like it's all about how you prep and handle it. Yeah, I took a bit of a break from from streaming and paintings with that, at least live. I was working on that video on my YouTube channel where I did a spin around of all the classic Heroescape figures and made PNGs for all of them as well. So that took a lot longer than I initially thought. I thought it was going to be a couple-day project. It took me about 2.5 weeks. So it was just a lot of detail work, you know, making sure all these fantasy names are spelled correctly. I, for the life of me, cannot spell Massachusetts, so you know, you gotta spell check everything and make sure that it's alphabetical, positioned correctly. So that took a bit of a time, bit of energy for sure. But I'm back. I plan to be doing this consistently. Plan to release the NGC painting tutorial for Day Lapicelle, which is really good if you're wanting to paint that figure for NGC, or if you just want to learn how to paint armor a little bit better. Did some work into that. I've been in a editing rut for a bit. I'm hoping to kind of get out of it after today, but you never know. The British are coming, the British are coming. Really get underneath these legs. You just don't want no gray showing through. And if I was doing a tutorial of this, definitely prime these white. Save you a lot of time, but gray is nice to build up from. So it's also that there too. I think their cups are white too, so let me get those going. Yeah, cups are white. Let's not paint the actual model. So when you're doing the cuffs and stuff like that, I recommend using the side of your brush instead of the tip of it. Just gonna fill it in. That right there. Nice long strokes. You'll probably need a couple layers on the you paint it over the blue like I did. I was not paying attention not to cover that, so either pay more attention than I do, or just prepared to do a couple layers onto it. All right, let's get some black going. I got some Pro Acryl Coal Black. Now this stuff right here is beautiful. It's just a nice solid black. Look at that. So I keep my paints a bit thicker just because that's kind of how you do HureScape. Look at that. Look at that. Nice solid coat. It doesn't clog up the details either. It's just a satisfying black to paint with. If you were to get one or two fancy paints, I was just getting Pro Acryl Black, Full Black, and Pro Acryl Titanium White. They're just really solid. Their coverage is great. I love them. All right, let's see how these guns look here. So they got brown barrel, metal tips. All right, so we will try to kind of pinpoint where we want the metal to go for the most part here. I think the print kind of messed up in this one right here too. This is all no details to work with. That's fine. We'll eyeball it. This is dangerous here. Have you ever just for some reason get a bunch of paint on your fingertip? Get rid of that. That's that's not a good thing. All right, let's go through and rinse and repeat. I don't like to do my faces first just because I'm a sloppy painter. I like to, well, at least when I'm streaming. It's hard for me to talk and paint sometimes. I'm still figuring that part out. I don't like to have to redo the face like 3 times. Additionally, I recommend that any part that you're going to paint silver, just go through and put black going on that. Little grenade things in the back. The petards, perhaps. You stood by your own petard. color these guys boots? They have like brownish boots, so we'll paint those brown. Make sure they don't have black boots. Let's see here. They have brownish, the same color boots for their flask and their boots. They're roughly the same color. I think one might need a bit of a darker brown for those. Where it is, I was just using it the other day. Maybe this wood brown will work. It's dark brown. Might lighten a bit with this brown here. This is wood brown from wood grain from Vallejo right here. That's what I'm using for this dark brown. Nice. A little bit too deep, so I'll just get a bit of a. And guns are actually lighter, so use the. I might change this flask a different color in Samuel Brown here. Also, I forgot his back cloak. Oh, got someone's minutes. So it happens. So these guys do have gray socks. That's something to keep in mind. I don't think I did that. Realized these guys have gray socks. I think the details came through super well on the prints, but I will add those manually because I felt like something was missing from here. It's really nice having reference models. That's all I'm saying. If you're trying to paint it kind of as close as possible, if you're just trying to do what you want, then it's a lot easier actually. It's kind of fun having to getting to copy something someone else painted, but it also is a bit of a hassle sometimes trying to color match. You don't know the original formula. Let's get some light gray going on here. Let's see here. Here's my ash gray. Nope. We'll just get some gray and bring it down. Oh, here we go. Here's my ash gray. My outs. I remember I was running low. Let's see here. I think we did kind Just enough. Hey, let's make sure that's not garbage. All right, we're good. Yeah, it might actually be a darker gray. Let's take some of this black. Just mix that into it. It stands out. There we go. Depending on the quality of your printer, you may not get these details if you print the fourth mass. So just remember there's a gray socks. Yeah, that definitely helps centralize the character's design a lot more. Also gives you less white to worry about. You start printing, white is kind of an intimidating thing. I realize fast it's really easy to mess around with, but it's got to follow the steps to properly do white. I lost my handy declogger, my paperclip. All right, let's. Oh yeah, it's a beetle. Just leave him there. He ain't hurting nobody. This one's hard because of the pose. It's gonna be hard to do it. Let's do it. I think I got it. Sometimes you have to just imagine where the details are. So I'll clean this up a bit here. Look very good. I'll wait till that dry. Yeah, if you use white, it's probably probably 2 or 3 layers. If you don't use white, it'll probably be honestly 3 or 4 layers to really get that full coverage. You need to use white for these guys. I use a little bit more detail for these last parts here. Alright, I'm gonna go to the character brush now instead of the regiment brush. Alright, so it's gonna have like a silver outline. Inside of this. Alright. Now I'm just touching up all the characters, finding these spots I overlooked or missed. Hope your petticoats are all prepared for the oncoming fight. Alright, let's get some skin tone going up with these guys here. Let's use some army painter tainted flesh. Face. Skin, you always want to do a darker tan, at least for Caucasian skin. Kind of thin. Don't want it too thin, but not too thick either. But definitely skin, you want to make sure there's no gray showing through. Don't worry, they'll look a little bit less oranges so get this all layered up here. Use small little strokes, your detail brush. Just gonna fill in all the area. No gray showing through. This face all got messed up. Looks like you got a little squished in. Hopefully with me rebalancing my printer, I've avoided a lot of these issues. Thankfully, I do have a couple squads of these already. This is more for just tutorial purpose. All around. Where they hold these hands is tricky. Training squads is a bit tough because at times you feel like you've made no progress, and then they're all down at once. You're like, oh wow. Still need some cleanup. Also, contrast paint, painted these white, would work pretty good for the skin tone. Might be a little bit too dark and shadowy, but that's also a viable option. With speed paint, yeah. Main thing is you want to try to at least keep these dots in the face and the nose still kind of poking through. Get the hands. Big chunky blocks of meat hands right here. Main thing when doing squads is really make sure you just don't forget a step on a figure. Make sure you're checking them all when you're going down the assembly line. I'm kind of tired today, so I'm not paying much attention as I normally do. But I noticed a couple like, oh wait, I'm gonna have to go back and do those. It's not the end of the world, but it does add a little bit of time to your overall paint. I think I made my skin a bit too thin. It's running too much now. Don't really want that. Oh, thanks, bud. Completely forgot this guy here. Oh well. Let's get him filled up to speed real fast here. All right, let's get this going. All right. Well, I'm gonna let that dry for a bit. Let me get the pants on the 5th and 4th Massachusetts right here. Ought to have your pants painted. So this is when I completely forgot. It's like, oh, what are you doing here? Really looking forward to the new Hero Escape coming out, Age Annihilation, which is being produced by Renegade Games. It's going to be getting pretty exciting here in the Intersphere. A lot of people going to be voicing opinions. I think October 7th or 27th, Renegade's hosting their live stream where they're announcing the new development crew. That's going to be a fun watch. I plan on streaming that or co-hosting it with someone else, maybe, depending on content creators' availability. You look like a bagushka, bud. My son, I found a very big, oversized coat, and he's just walking around with it. So it's a. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's get his cufflinks up to speed. I don't really know how that works out here. It's me getting sloppy. I'll have to fix that. I just realized I haven't had anything to eat today. That's why I'm kind of like shaking a bit. I'm like, oh, I'm starving. Forgot to make myself lunch. I have that problem where I just tend to work so hard at things where I'm like, oh, wait, I didn't eat at all. Or on the other side, I'm just like, oh, wait, I've been eating nonstop while I did this project. There is no middle ground with me when it comes to food. I am like Galactus. I will just devour it all. Let's get this strike going. So the base of the coats are like a brighter white. So I'll probably have to bump that up on the top. Petticoat's white. I think it's just a bright white. All right, it's good to know. There's 2 different shades of white here. Not outline there. Okay, I think I know what we'll have to do. Let's get this guy a black hat going. Oh, we're back. We had a bit of a glitch in the system. I've been trying to be a bit more consistent and live streaming, so I plan on doing this every Tuesday for the foreseeable future. Trying to get a lot of classic stuff done before Age of Annihilation is released. And if you ever need me to try to show you how to paint a figure, or just kind of curious how I go about that, feel free to comment or let me know. I am working on creating some more social media presence. I'm I'm a bit bad at that, so I'm trying to get a Facebook page and a Discord going. I don't have like Instagram or anything like that, but I'm kind of I love technology, but I'm kind of old school at heart. And for those online watching, feel free to, you can check out my YouTube. I post a lot of these videos there, and some other fun content. You're more than welcome to subscribe to stay updated. It's always appreciated. Or not. I'm not your mom. I don't tell you what to do. Let's see here. These little side pouches. Those are kind of like those are silver, so we'll get a little silver going on these. Definitely when painting Heroescape, keep your paints a bit more on the thicker side, just because there's not a lot of details, and they will run and kind of cover up any existing details there are. These guys honestly are escape units with probably the most tiny details. They're definitely up there at least. Gotta kind of, most of the time it's just a lot of 2 or 3 coats of paint on. This one you really gotta pick out the canteen and the straps and the other strap. We're getting there. We're bringing stuff out. Because it's gonna be easier just to paint the whole thing. Yeah, a good friend of mine said they wanted to paint these guys, so hopefully this will be a reference. It's not as put together as I normally do it, but I find that just even watching people paint is just really helpful. You pick up little details like, oh, this is how they hold the brush. This is what they're doing, how they plan to go about it. Just micro learning. I always say, if I can paint, anyone can paint. I have bad hand-eye coordination. I have terrible small motor skills. Not only can I paint, but I love it. Just a bit of practice, a bit of focus. A bit of study. Can't forget the stockings. Getting there. Slowly but surely. Alright, I need a break from these guys. I'm gonna let them all dry. They're coming out good. They are getting pieced together slowly but surely. Hey! Hey, should be quiet. Alright, let's get some zombies going. I'm feeling some zombies now. All right. So before I paint a figure, I always like to evaluate what does the figure have? What really makes a figure work? Things to be aware of. It's got a blue-gray loincloth. The skin color is going to be fun to figure out how to replicate. I'm imagining some yellows, browns, and greens together. If my necrotic skin tone doesn't work fully, and brown. Bright yellow eyes, and they get little teeth here. Should be really easy. Honestly, if I was doing this live, I probably would just airbrush all these guys. Get them done real fast. Now, let's see here. I might actually use... So I have some Citadel Monarch skin, Iron Rack skin. Let's see if that can... I think it might not be green enough, but let's see here. Oh, this stuff is nasty. I haven't used this stuff in a while. Alright, let's see here. Let's just test the model. Let's see here. It's close enough. So I am using Citadel Iron Rock skin. I probably would mix it in a bit of green or yellow. But let's see how this just comes out here. Not bad. Once I put a dark wash on it, it will be close. It's a little bit whiter than I like, though. Let's get my regiment brush going here. Just to get some more coverage faster. There's not a lot of details to worry about covering up. Oh, that's the wrong skin color. That's fine. They might do this more out of the pot. There's not a lot of... Yeah, the Iron Arc skin actually looks a lot better than I thought it would. It's not a one-for-one color match. It's actually a little bit... Well, we'll do one test model. We'll see how this works. Maybe I'll try... My son's playing with some of my extra guys. Just pretty fun. When you paint hero skip figures, you really got to figure out how close do I want this to be. That's where a lot of your time and effort will be with colorization. You're like, I just want figures on the board, and just do whatever comes easiest. If you're like, I want to create a one-for-one replica, until you figure out these formulas, you're going to be a lot of time just mixing and matching. I'm excited for the new figures they're releasing. It's going to be like it's going to be really fun decoding their colors, and I still haven't decided if I'm going to paint them as the card presents or if I'm going to just do my own thing. Maybe a mixture of both. On one hand, it is nice having kind of a guide just so you know, oh, yeah, that's what color it is. On the other hand, it's nice just not having to obey colors that suck. So it's All right, let's see if I can try to color match this a bit better. So I'm gonna get and flash. Yeah, let's get some a little bit of light green. Let's get some dark yellow. Might need a bit of gray too. Let's see what we can come up. Recommend using a brush you don't care about mixing or the end of your brush. Let's see here. That's too yellow. Use a bit of gray. Getting there. Not enough green. It's that sickly zombie looking color. That's better. Too much yellow. Yeah. That here. It's almost there. It's kind of the ballpark, but I think we need to take a step back. This is looking like a bad case of jaundice. I think I mixed that very well. Let's see. Let's use this. I think we need to bring it down. There we go. That's looking a little bit better. A little bit more gray. A little bit less yellow, I think. Again, these are zombies. They can look kind of gross. Get them any color you like. It's fun trying to figure out colors, though. It's a fun skill to develop. Color matching. Really got to spend a lot of time developing your understanding of hues and how washes interact with what you're looking at. And a little bit of time to understand, you know what? Not all colors need to match. Yeah, I like that shade a lot better. I think that's closer to what we're looking for. I suggest doing 2 coats of that to really kind of solidify it. Now these are ones I'm glad I did do a gray tone. I'm just going to add to that hue these zombies have. Doing some shows through it kind of feels like it's right. We want it to look like a very off green yellow. think a little of that blue mixed in. I gave it that right color. Call it a happy accent. We did the mash. The monster mash. Classic. You can't go wrong with that song. I think zombies. You can get a whole squad of zombies done in like 20 minutes. Hardest part's picking out where the open wounds are. Unfortunately, they're not very detailed on these models. I like these guys when you play with them. They really reward you for bringing a whole bunch of them. They're one of the few units. They're like, yeah, you need at least like 4 or 5 of these minimum just to play these effectively. Then white, they're really terrifying to play against, but they're slow moving. But once they get going, they will tear apart your army. Of course, with the range meta, it is definitely, they don't shine as much. That's looking really good. I don't know if it's 100% match, but it is really close. Bud? I have 3 kids, all under 4. So this household gets a bit crazy sometimes. Currently, my son is attempting to destroy my office. That's his current ambition. Alright, used all my mixture. I might have to make another batch. Some pretty good stuff out. Let's see. Yeah, probably should mark the fleshy bits on this for shade. So I used a bit of a blue-green with the yellow flesh tone and gray, and I like that a lot more. It's a lot more vibrant. What are you doing? All right, we'll have to stop streaming a bit. It's been not bad stream so far. All right, let's tidy up these guys for a bit here. Let's let these guys dry. I think I am getting hungry. That is the biggest problem. All right, this guy, let's get his booties going. I would recommend getting a bunch of shades of brown when you start painting. You can mix them at all, but it is really hard finding brown tones. Detail brush going. Ah, so that's the hand. That's not the hand. So, get that corrected right there. I was like, why does he have a very long hand? Answer, he doesn't. I'm grabbing some tan flesh from Pro Krill. Just gonna buffen up these skin tones a bit. It's just trash my room. I have a lot of fun things to play with, so it's it's understandable. Alright, let's see what color this goes here. Well, we're getting there. I think this does need to go for the lighter. It does look a lot nicer. What you doing, bud?
I'm using this as the door.
Oh, you're using it as a door? Ah. Okay. Alright. I do like this guy's colorization a lot more than the the official variants for sure. It's looking really nice. Let's get the shade going. Let's get some more gray going on this guy as well. All right, let's see here. Let's go more uniform gray. All right, uniform. You know what? Let's get titanium white. Let's add some separation between the tops and the bottoms. Ah. All right, let's see here. So I'm using now some bright warm gray from Pro Acryl. Get some separation between this part here and this part here. Might be too close. I have to go pure titanium. Yeah, let's go pure titanium white. I was listening to my son is playing in the background, so I apologize for the noise, but he's having a good time. Alright, so now the difficult part is we're gonna trace out lines while not have it all become a muddy mess. So just want to take a brush and outline the whole petticoat. Got the white collars, got that white on the inside of it. These are complicated models to do, for sure. Don't have a lot of details to work with, but there's a lot of details on the original figure. So just be patient. Keep your paints thin. It's not looking half bad. And print a lot of extras in case you make a mistake. Look at the original models, so they have that line. They usually have that X going here. So maybe. Alright, and then models don't have this, but I am going to just trace the outside. Oh, a little bit too powerful. I'm going to have to clean that up. Yeah, it's a little bit sloppy. I'll clean that up. But I think it adds a little bit of dimension to the character. Let me see how these coat collars go. Alright, it's all the way around front. Maybe not the back. Let's see if it's the back. Nope. So we're gonna get some of that up. Thankfully, blues typically have a lot of pigments in their paint, so it's easy to kind of fix your mistakes where you go a little bit wayward. This is the part I would recommend you just go each model, treat them individually. Just do all the little touch-ups underneath. This guy, I do his socks. Socks really do kind of help centralize this character a bit. Kind of separate the long white legs. Buff up. These guys look. They got that white undercoat there too. Yeah, now we're looking like something here. Ariba. His feet. This guy will be ready for a wash pretty soon.
Oh,
Alright. His chin off. Wait for that to dry. Do his chin, do his hair, do a wash, and we should be looking pretty good. Alright. Need to make myself a sandwich, I'm telling you. Alright, let's get these zombies. Let's got at least wash on one of them. I can feel like I completed something with my life today. Alright, so these guys, I guess, kind of a lighter blue actually than I originally thought. I have a color that would match these guys really well. Let's see if I have any of this rust gray from Citadel. Select, because I think this work. Mix it up a bit better. It's almost exact color match, it looks like. So this isn't just the drippy stuff at the bottom. I'm always running out of paints. I think this is actually one of the first paints I ever bought. All right. That looks really nice. Rust Gray from Citadel is almost 100% color match, it looks like. I hope all the viewers are having a great, wonderful day as well. Hopefully the weather's getting not as hot. It's still hot and humid where I live in Kansas, but it's like that half of the year, so. I'm looking for a nice, brisk fall weather. I love fall. I mean, who doesn't love fall? Only mad people don't like fall. Like, the air is just fresher, the trees are dying. I guess that's a good thing. Screw those trees. They know what they did. They know what they did to Dorothy. I feel like my time might be running short because I hear my toddlers have awakened. So the end may be nigh. I'm getting a new job starting next year, so I'll have a lot more free time to do this kind of stuff. I'll be busy with escape stuff coming out, so be on the lookout for some fun stuff. I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist. I am, for one, just generally busy, but I just like to reach a level of I just have a lot of ideas. I think I might have undiagnosed ADHD. This is what my my peers keep on telling me. Is where it's just like I'm easily distracted and easily focused on some things as well. To a very surprising degree. I always have ideas, at least. Gotta make sure you get these guys' diapers going. That's you know, what is a zombie without their diaper? Oop, that was almost a disaster. I lost my figure holder, so I have been struggling with that today. That's part of the reason I think it's going so slow. That's how it can go for these guys. Blue gray is such a satisfying color for me for some reason. I don't know why. It's just I always love seeing a good blue gray. Alright, let's get these guys. I missed a couple parts. Let's do one more layer for these guys. Got the calves. I mean, how shameful. I am noticing this is a bit lighter, so I'm just trying to apply this then. Do some, I guess it's more dry brushing, just layering. Trying to avoid the shadows and the crevices. I like them to have a little bit of more of a greenish glow to them. You do what you want. Ain't no one out there telling you what to do. Yes, it's looking really nice. I'll probably shade them, and then layer them back up. This is kind of looking kind of fun. That's the problem with painting escape figures, is you quickly find yourself, oh wait, I'm making this look too good. Alright, let's get a good wound mixture going on here. Honestly, it'd probably be really good to... Yeah, I'm not really in the mood to mess with speed paints. But honestly, if you wanted to, you could wash the whole thing, wait for it to dry, and then add all the sores white, wait for that to dry, and then add some speed paint, some dark red speed paint over that. That would look pretty good. Well, let's get the bone going here. I got this stuff out. The zombie's about to award his good boy doggo for he's such a good boy. Got a big old bone for him. Don't get me wrong, painting a good hero like really well, doing all the details, it's really fun. But it is also satisfying just to knock out like 8 guys in a single afternoon. My pile of shame always beckons forth, so knocking some out is always a good feeling. Hasn't gotten any better since I got the 3D printer, because now I just create my own misery instead of having to buy it. So I'm going to die a ghost. I am going to have so much unfinished work that I will not. Yeah, a second, bud. What? Paint's always wet. It should be wet. I'm using a wet palette right now. Actually, keep it wet. Dry paint isn't much use to anyone except the figure. Alright, let's get a fun little mixture going. So I got some cobalt scale here. And I have some bold pyro red from Pro Acryl. And let's get a bit of just a funky color in there. So why not? Let's get... Oh, I forgot I do just have Army Painter Crested Sword. That probably would work out well too. But let's get... mix these up. You don't want it to be too well mixed up. And a bunch of different colors right there. It's oozing. Like they should really go see a doctor about this. Just find where necrosis has settled in. You guys have bad chicken pox for sure. Kind of fill it in. Just fill in whatever you want to. You look at some models you have and try to copy where the wounds are. But this is fun to say, hey, here's some wounds. Legs here. Zombies don't have to be clean. Try to avoid it making it look like spots. We want some areas where there could still be some depth or dimension. Alright, let's just keep on.
Fire!
Yep. That's a little- This one looks a little bit too much like polka dots. So let's make sure we get some darkness too. You don't want to go bright red. You just want to go dark red. I think I got the picture wrong. Should hopefully darken down with the wash. All right, let's get more done. Yo, yo, Megasonic, how's it going? Just painting away like I'm always doing. I'm really hungry. I haven't had anything to eat today. I am starting to feel a bit famished. Just painting some spooky zombies. Trying to bring in fall, Halloween a bit early. Meh. Yeah, it's been a kind of a meh kind of week. Hopefully it feels a little bit less meh, a little bit more eh. Alright, let's got more. Just to see how they gotta look. Alright, let's get these scores Crusted in. Oh, that's no problem. I kind of did it earlier today. I tried to do it later, but I was like, I'm busy tonight. Oh, when those are coming through. Oh, they're blowing me up, so that's a good time. There we go. Discord is turned down. So I took the time and separated it all into channels, so thankfully I can individually mute parts of the computer, which is nice. Oh boy, I'm about done here. All my kids just woke up, so they'll be storming the stream pretty soon. Yeah, definitely go follow Megasonic. Watch their content. They actually play video games, you know, so that's a that's always a plus. I used to play video games. Maybe I'll play some video games sometime. You can all watch me suck at Breath of the Wild. Here's the kingdom. I guess I should. I don't know. I'm trying to get back into routine habit. So right now I'm trying to paint every Tuesdays, but maybe next year I'll be doing a lot more of it. My job will change around, so I'll have a lot more availability. So that's my goal. I'm just writing this year out. All right, let's get some yellow, bright yellow for these eyes. Borderlands 2? I've never played Borderlands 1, so I wouldn't even know where to begin. Maybe I'll play some Starfield. Game companies keep on releasing too long games, so it's hard for me to like stay caught up. Go with 2. Maybe we'll try it out. I heard it's really good. Nope, I just made this guy's whole leg yellow. I'm a mess. I'm gonna be covered in paint. Let's get some zombies going. OTS is better. What does OTS stand for? You'll have to remind me. I am a pleb. Alright, let's get some fun watch going. I want to feel like I completed something today. Oh, it's better. I was like, what is that? Is that some kind of acronym for original trilogy syndrome or something? Let's get my knife's a mess. Alright. Where's that? Where's my dry palette at? Alright. Let's see here. So these guys, they actually have a black shade going, so we'll get that going. And I am going to find my dark tone army painter. Use dark tone or strong tone? Let's use strong tone. The difference is subtle. Strong tone is slightly brownish. I like it a bit better than strong tone. Dark tone, whatever. Words are hard sometimes. I've been streaming over 2 hours at this point. Look at me. I'm getting better. I used to stream for like 40 minutes. So it's definitely improving. Alright, look at that. Look how satisfying this is. Oh wait. Look how satisfying this is. This really makes me feel like I can actually paint. All these recesses. It'll dry up brighter. All that detail work I was too lazy to do, it's doing for me. Once this dries, I'll go through and buff up the raised edges a bit, but yeah, got a zombie. Zombie enough for me. It's my favorite part of the whole painting process. Yeah. Man, I am starving. It's the end of grocery week, so I have like no snacks. I'm a big snacker. Get some food? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I will, as soon as I get this done, I'll probably hop off for the day and make myself a nice sandwich. I make sandwiches like Shaggy. Like, they're a little ridiculous how I make my sandwiches. I go hard on my sandwiches. A nice grimy texture for these zombies. Wife cooking? I think she's taking care of the kids. I could ask her. But I'm really particular about my sandwiches. She forgets the sauce, it's over. And you know, it's this day and age, it's hard to say, hey wife, make me a sandwich, you know, with unironically. No, but I just forgot to eat today. That's just my problem. Get too focused. Yeah, I've been busy working on videos for my channel and all that kind of stuff. So I've been burning the midnight oil for sure. These guys might need more of a soft tone. Not bad. I'll buff them up. We'll fix it in post, as they say. These original guys have like a really sloppy look to them, so I have to keep it true to that. Oh, there's one of my kids. Yeah, make me a sandwich. Yeah, that's I like being married, so I will avoid that. Alright, these are looking really good. Next stream maybe I'll touch them up just to get them to the finalized condition. I am content at least. I'm not winning any contest, but they are out of my to-do list. I was actually painting this for a friend who wanted to paint these guys. I was like, I'll show you how to do these fast and easy. Good, let's get past that. Alright, sorry. Let's see here. Yeah, I've really done too much. Haven't seen any interesting movies. Haven't really just been doing this. Spent a lot of my time doing this. A little bit too much, maybe, but say they get painted for 6 hours off stream, so I do this a lot. This is kind of my life now. My Labor Day off, so I was able to do that. And I think we will let these dry. Do the touch-ups and the highlights some other time, and we'll be looking pretty good. Look at that. It's not half bad. The zombie came out pretty good. Nice and grimy. It'll dry later, and I think I am going to call it a day. A part of pure hunger, and I got things to do. Well, thanks to everyone who tuned in. It's always a pleasure knowing people are watching this. Stay tuned. I plan on streaming every Tuesday for the foreseeable future. And maybe some other days if I have availability. Maybe I'll actually play some games, as I was talking about. Take care, Mega. You have a good rest of your day. I'll try to hop in one of your streams if I'm free. So the notification things work. So I'll definitely hop on. And you all take care. I am the Rogue Idealist, encouraging you all to think differently and enjoy the rest of your Tuesday.